Why I would rather feel contempt than fear.
True, but like I feel like it's a lot more healthy to be afraid than to be contemptful.
Are we thinking about this as in like emotions you need?
We're talking about this from health experts. We're health experts. B
Tier
besties.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How are you, Nicholas?
Oh, I was actually talking to the viewer.
Oh, well, what's up, audience? How are you?
What's
Put it
up?
in the comments below.
How did you feel when I said I was talking to the viewer?
Yeah, I felt a little anger, a little surprise, a little shame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I felt contempt. Which
What
is
are we
the
talking about
first-
right now?
Oh, we're talking about emotions, and
Yeah.
What do you think about contempt?
It doesn't really belong with the rest of these. Contempt, It's
Contempt
kind of
is like
obscure.
really mad, right? Like you
It's
hate
like-
somebody.
It's like holding a grudge a little bit too, right?
Yeah, it's like holding somebody in contempt.
Yeah, I don't get it. Just don't,
I think some things are worth feeling contempt over.
But I feel like there are better emotions usually than contempt.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I think it's probably F tier.
I was thinking D. I wasn't going all the way to F. But
Yeah, D is fine actually. I don't think it's not a good feeling usually. Like you don't
Yeah.
like to feel contempt. Probably it's probably not good for you, but it's understandable at times to feel it.
I think as we go, our ranking system is going to just get more and more blurry. Like, what makes an S tier emotion? Who's to say? But anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You should feel all emotions probably. So probably no F tier. I don't know. Anger.
Speaking of which, though, anger, I think is F tier.
Really? Why?
Yeah. It's just a bad
Why?
emotion. I don't really feel anger that often. Like, I don't get angry. I think angry is like, it just doesn't feel like a good emotion to have,
Yeah, but why do you think contempt is any better? I swear contempt is way worse.
I don't know. I mean, they're both bad. But it's just like, anger, just like, I feel is a lot more common. And it's just like, stop being so angry that they put like, queer characters in video games. Like, stop it.
Yeah, anger sometimes is. Imagine if no. I feel like people it's natural to be angry, so I think like it's an emotion that you should like accept. Like you don't want to be angry all the time, but I think it's okay to feel angry as long as you're not taking it out on other people. I think we should be like, yeah, anger is a fine emotion to feel. Like if something upsets you, you can feel angry.
I think my non-binary self though, like because I'm sort of like trying to like I'm anti-masculinity a little bit in my brain. I often like associate anger with like stereotypical toxic masculinity. I'm like, stay away, gross. I'm feeling disgust, for the anger.
Yeah, I think F tier seems a little too far for me.
Sure. Can we put it below contempt though?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think anger is worse than contempt, but I think
We could put it above contempt as long as it's D tier. I'm happy.
yeah, I think I would say top of D personally. Well, because I would say C. I think I would say like C probably.
Okay, but you're happy with D.
So yeah,
Okay. Excitement.
excitement. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. When you're like genuinely excited about something like that. Ooh.
It's good, but also it's like I wish this was coming soon. Like sometimes it's exciting, but what if you're excited about something that's happening in like 5 weeks?
That is true. I think that does take it away from the S tier. Then it might put it in A. Because
I think A tier.
sometimes it takes away from the stuff that you're experiencing in the moment.
That's true. Like if I'm excited for the next video we record, I'm not thinking about this video.
And like last fall, I had a lot of friends who were studying abroad, so I was excited to see them after they got back. But that took away from my experience of like being in the moment with the people who were there,
What? Yeah, true.
So I think A tier is a good home. Joy though,
Joy is S tier.
S tier.
It has
Easy.
to be, right?
Yeah, I mean like, I don't think it's a debate.
No. There's not really much to say. I don't know. It's good. You feel good. Everything around you feels good. You feel like
Yeah.
you can do a lot. Yeah.
Surprise. So surprises got S tier in our random things tier list. Will it?
Did they really?
Yeah, along with trees, I think.
Really, I thought surprises got A tier.
I could be wrong. You might be right. I thought
I'll put
we
a picture
S
on
tier.
screen of the tier list, but
Yeah.
it was definitely A or S because I thought we had said A because surprises aren't always good, right?
Oh, I thought we just put lower in S tier, but you might be right.
Okay. Maybe.
That was the conversation we were having.
Yeah, but I think it's a similar thing here where you could get a very good surprise or a very bad surprise. Like if I found out that my cat got hit by a car, that's a surprise to me. Mm-hmm. And that's not a good surprise.
I think there's a lot higher of a bar in this tier list and a lower bar too. I feel there's a wider range in the emotion tier list than the random things tier list, which makes me think surprise is probably a solid B tier for me.
B tier, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, fear.
I don't like horror movies. Not my thing.
No, fear is pretty... Fear could be F tier.
No.
Fear is pretty bad.
It's not like leagues worse than anger or contempt though. Like I feel
Yeah,
fear is better than contempt.
Why? I would rather feel contempt than fear.
True, but like I feel like health. It's a lot more healthy to be afraid than to be contemptful.
Are we thinking about this as in like emotions you need? Well,
We're talking about this from health
anger.
experts. We're health experts, and we're saying.
Yeah, I
like,
guess I was saying that with I guess I was saying that with anger.
Mm-hmm.
That you should feel anger. I still think it's like D tier though, because you don't want to feel fear.
I'm fine with bottom of D.
Okay.
That's good for me.
Sure.
At the end of the day, all emotions, like, should be healthy to an extent. You know, like you should be able to like express yourself, and so putting an emotion in F tier feels a little wrong. Even though I want to put anger there.
Yeah, but imagine if somebody's like, I really feel angry, but then they feel like they can't express their anger.
Yeah, that's the worst part. That'd be worse than the anger itself.
True.
Actually,
Right, shame.
Depends on the situation, but yeah, shame. That's also D tier.
Shame's bad, yeah.
Honestly, I think we're gonna have a long D tier this video.
Yeah, true. None of these are. I mean, we got our best ones. Joy and excitement.
Yeah.
I think D tier for shame.
I think it's kind of boring though. I don't know
What,
where
to put in D or to have it.
No, just like as an emotion.
Or shame as an emotion. Oh, okay.
Like, maybe like I'm thinking one of these two spots.
I honestly feel like it's worse than contempt.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty bad.
It is kind of bad.
But, sadness.
Sadness, I think, is really healthy, and I don't think it belongs to the other emotions in D. I think.
No, I think C.
Because sadness is really hard to feel, but I feel like sometimes you gotta just go through the motions.
It could be B actually.
I'm thinking I sort of want to put in B. Like it's nowhere as like good to feel as surprise, obviously, but like.
No, but you need it.
Yeah, I think you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but below surprise.
Yeah, I agree. Below surprise. Disgust.
Disgust is C in my opinion. Like it's bad, but like disgust never gets that visceral part of you, I think. Like it's visceral like immediately, like short term. But like long term disgust isn't really a thing, I feel like. So I feel like that puts it into C for me.
That's fair. It's more of an immediate thing. Yeah, I think C is fine.
Lastly, we got guilt.
I think this seems like C tier for me too.
Oh, really? I think guilt is like such an unproductive emotion.
But it's not that bad. I don't think it's as bad as the D tier ones though, because
I feel it can be pretty bad.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a lot of guilt. Like it's bad to have like a lot of guilt, but I think sometimes when you're guilty, you're like doing some introspection, and you're like thinking about your actions, and I feel like that's healthy.
I guess I'm down for bottom C then.
Yeah, just because I don't know. At least I'm thinking like if you have guilt all the time and you're like always feeling guilty, that's not good. But I don't know. Yeah, I think for the reflection part of it.
So I hope everyone here enjoyed our analytical version of Inside Out.
Yes, go watch that movie.
It's a good movie. Aren't they making Inside Out too?
Maybe. It seems like something they would do. Hopefully
Information on screen.
Bad. Boom.
Hopefully they had a they will wait for the writers to come back to finish writing it or whatever.
Is that an issue?
With like, I mean, like some places were like, oh, we'll just go on without the writers, you know.
Oh, true.
Like I think Andor was like, oh, the writers are striking. Oh well, we'll just keep filming. This is before the actors started striking too. So
Yeah, I
hopefully,
missed like all of the writer strike and actor strike, all that stuff. I've
okay,
been
so
out
you're
of it.
abroad.
I guess, and also I don't really consume Netflix or
Hmm.
like any content like that, so I don't really care.
It's
The
going
YouTubers
to-
aren't striking, so I'm okay.
It's going to get bad. Like I think like next year or whatever, because like a lot of the content that like is getting produced is like there's like a huge standstill or whatever. So we're gonna just get like a. We're still dealing with the things that are like end of production cycles, you know. But soon
Mhm.
it's just gonna dry up a little bit, and some of the content is gonna be just bad, like sequels to TV shows that are bad and stuff because they just didn't have the right writer staff,
True.
or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Everyone, the writer strike. Even though I'm, yeah, stay tuned. But even though like the writer strike is like going to affect the content negatively or whatever, it's a really good thing. So like, y'all should do your research about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I should do mine too.
It,
Well,
it's like the largest writer strike. And like it's the first time the writers and the actors striked at the same time in like decades. I don't remember the last time it happened, but it's like it's been a long while.
interesting.
Okay.
Well, we have a
Anyway.
link in the description if you'd like to submit an idea for a future tier list. And you could be featured in that video, and we'll shout you out and say your name
Yeah.
in
We'll
a
shout
bunch
it.
of fun
in fact.
ways. Yeah,
Yeah.
we will shout and get a bunch of noise complaints for whoever is near us.
Yeah, but there'll be shouts, but they won't be angry shouts. They'll be joyous shouts.
No, they'll be joyous.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Besties,
Tier.
B.
Bye.